Hi everyone, thanks for tuning in to AADL TV to watch Storytime this morning. My name is Lucy, and instead of telling you stories today from the library, I'm going to tell you them right here from my home. So, to get started, let's all say hello to each other. Can I see your hands? You have your hands all warmed up there this morning? Okay, ready? Let's get our beat. Bread and butter, marmalade and jam. Let's say hello as high as we can. Hello! Hands again. Bread and butter, marmalade and jam. Let's say hello as low as we can. Hello, hello down there, down low. Hands again, bread and butter, marmalade and jam. Let's say hello as fast as we can. Are you speedy? Okay. Hands again, bread and butter, marmalade and jam. Let's say hello as slow as we can. Hello. Very slow. One more time. Bread and butter, marmalade and jam. Let's say hello as soft as we can. So quiet. Okay, can you put your hands out in front like this and flip them over? Get ready to sing with me. Open, shut them, open, shut them, give a little clap, clap, clap. Open, shut them, lay them in your lap, lap, lap. Creep them, crawl them, right up to your chin, chin, chin. Open up your little mouth, ah, but do not let them in. Open, shut them, to your shoulders, fly, fly, fly. Higher, 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 high like birds in the sky. Falling, falling, slowly fall like raindrops to the ground. Quickly pick them up again and turn them round and round. Ready? Faster, 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 faster still. Faster, 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 faster still. Faster, 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 faster still. And slowly slow them down. Open, shut them, open, shut them. Give a little clap, clap, clap. Open, shut them, lay them in your lap, lap, lap. Very nice job if you were singing with me from home. Well, before we can start our story time, we need to know what we're going to do stories about today. So I do have here with me my story box. And if you've been to my story time at the library, you know the little song we sing so we can find out what's inside. Ready? What's inside the story box? The story box, the story box. What's inside the story box? Story box today. Do you hear that? It's really something rattling around in there. We're going to see what that is. Okay, ready? Find out what kind of stories we're doing. There's a few things in here. There's a fork. And there's a teeny tiny cup. And there's an actual apple. So, what do all these things have to do with each other? They're all about eating. Today we're going to do stories that are about eating. And we have some pretty silly eating stories ahead of us. But before we get started with the first one, we're going to take a look at our alphabet. If I scoot, let's see, over here, you can see it. There is a letter missing right there on the top row. Do you know what letter that is? It's the letter E. And what starts with E? Elephant, ear, but also eating. So let's sing the alphabet all together on the count of 3. Ready? 1, 2, 3. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, and Z. Now I know my ABCs. Next time, won't you sing with me? Good work if you were singing those along with me. I'm going to put these letters away and get ready for our first story about eating. And this is a story called The Ravenous Beast. We've never done this story in a story time before. I have brand new felts to debut today. So we'll see how it goes. Ready? I am the hungriest of all, said the ravenous beast. I'm hungry, hungry, hungry. I'm so hungry that I could eat that big yellow house on the hill. I could gobble it all up, swallow it down. That's what I call hungry. Nonsense, schmonsense, said the little white mouse. No one is hungrier than me. I'm so hungry I could eat a whole boat and a ringing bell. Gnaw them and stuff them all down. Now that's what I call hungry. Oh, hokum pokum, said the cat. I'm so hungry I could eat a bucket. And a spade and a glass of pink lemonade and the whole beach too. I could just stuff them down. Yum, 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 yum. That's what I call hungry. Oh, hooey fooey, said the dog. I'm so hungry. I'm as hungry as could be. I could eat a roller skate. And I could eat a birthday cake and a rubber duck and a ticking clock. Slurp 'em and burp 'em. Now that's what I call hungry. Oh, moo, moo malarkey, said the cow. I'm so hungry I could eat an entire castle and a crown and the queen's dressing gown and a rubber boot and the king's loot. Munch 'em, crunch 'em, that's what I call hungry. Oh, balderdash baloney, said the green crocodile. No one is hungrier than I am. Hungry, hungry, hungry. I'm so hungry that I could eat a whole suitcase. And I could eat a magic wand and a jack-in-the-box. And I could eat polka dot socks and a top hat and a springing top. Snap them up. Snap, 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 snap. That's what I call hungry. Oh, mumbo jumbo, said the elephant. No one is hungrier than me. I'm so hungry that I could eat an airplane, and I could eat a parachute, and a pot of tea, and a hot air balloon, and a can of beans, and this package over here, I could eat that too, and a kite, and a green bus. I could scarf them all down. That's what I call hungry. Oh, whoosh, swoosh, said the gigantic whale. I'm so hungry. I'm as hungry as a whale. I could eat this entire pirate ship and a treasure map and a yellow coat, and I could eat an anchor and its chain and a flag and a tin drum. I'll just squash them all down. That's what I call hungry. Yum, 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 yum. Oh, stop, said the ravenous beast. I am the hungriest of all. I am so hungry that I could eat a mouse and a cat and a dog and a cow and a green crocodile and an elephant and a gigantic whale. That's what I call hungry. That's what... Hey, wait a minute. Where did everybody go? I was going to eat you all up with it. Well, all right. I guess I'll just have to eat this apple. Oh, well. Crunch, 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 crunch. The end. Thanks for listening to that silly story about eating. They were eating some really silly things in there, weren't they? Before we do our next story, can I see your hands? Did you bring all your fingers with you today to see story time? Okay, ready? I have 10 fingers. They all belong to me. I can make them do things. Want to see? I can wiggle them high. I can wiggle them low. I can fold them together and hold them just so. I can squeeze them together. I can open them wide. I can fold them together. And I can make them all hide. I can wiggle them high. I can wiggle them low. I can fold them together and hold them just so. Okay, while you're holding your hands just so there, I will tell you our next story about eating, which has to do with this man here named Golly Gump. And Golly Gump, when he went to the fair every year, he won first prize for yawning. Golly Gump won a blue ribbon for yawning every time. His yawn was wider and taller and louder than anyone else's. He was the best yawner there was. Back at home, after winning his latest blue ribbon, Golly Gump was just swinging on the gatepost, back and forth, practicing yawning and yawning so he could win another blue ribbon next year. And just as that moment, as he was practicing his yawn, a little fly came swooping by and Golly Gump swallowed him. Oh, I don't know why I did that, said Golly Gump. I've got a fly in there now. Oh, I can feel that fly buzzing around and I don't like it at all. Hey, fly, get out of there. Oh, this isn't working at all. I'll need to swallow something else. What would catch a fly? And Golly Gump thought, and he thought, and then he opened his mouth even wider and let a little spider crawl down in there to catch that fly. Whoop! Right down his throat it went. Oh, Golly Gump was in a pickle again. He could feel that spider tickling around inside him, and the fly was buzzing even faster. It didn't feel good at all. Oh, I don't like this one bit, he thought. He jumped up and down and ran around, trying to get that spider and that fly out of there. Oh no, what am I gonna do? What catches spiders? I guess I could try swallowing my bird. So he opened his mouth even wider and he swallowed his bird. Right down into his gullet it went. Oh, gosh, thought Golly Gump. That didn't help at all. I feel worse than ever. Oh, that bird is flapping its wings, and that spider is tickling around in there, and that fly won't stop his buzzing. Oh, my stomach doesn't feel so good. What can I do to catch that bird and that spider and that fly? Oh, maybe, oh, I hate to do it, but I think if I just swallowed my cat, maybe he'd catch the bird. All right, here goes nothing, okay. And he opened his mouth so wide and, Golly Gump just swallowed his cat down his gullet. Oh no! Oh boy, I'm in bad trouble now. My belly is really aching. I don't feel good and I can hear that cat meowing and the bird's flapping his wings and that spider won't quit with the wriggling and the flying is buzzing. Oh, I don't feel good at all. What can I do to fix this? Who can catch that cat? Oh, I feel kind of bad about this, but I guess maybe I could swallow my dog. So he opened his mouth wider than ever and right down his throat went that dog. Oh, you should have heard the noise inside of Golly Gump then. His stomach was rumbling like you wouldn't believe. The dog was howling, ow, and the cat was yowling, meow, and the bird was flapping its wings. That spider was wriggling all around, and the fly wouldn't stop buzzing. The bird wouldn't stop squawking, and Golly Gump felt awful. Oh, my tummy's never hurt so much, he thought. I don't know what I'm gonna do. Oh, and right at that moment, who should come along but the dog catcher. And you know what Golly Gump did? Well, he just swallowed that dog catcher right down, hoping that he would catch the dog. Well, now, it felt like there was a whole zoo in there. Oh, I don't know what to do. The dog catcher's not catching a dog. He's just running around chasing all those animals. How am I going to fix this awful bellyache? Oh, no. Well, then, Golly Gump thought and thought and thought about how he could get all those animals out of there. Maybe I could scare him, he thought. And he thought about the scariest thing he could think of. What would scare all those animals inside? And he stood up and he yelled in his loudest voice, "Hey, all of you down there in my belly, if you don't get out, I'm gonna swallow a grizzly bear." And he opened his mouth wide, and before you know it, oh, who should come out but the dog catcher? He ran right out of there, and he was followed by the dog. And then the cat ran away, and then the bird flapped right out of there. Out came the spider wriggling away, and finally, bzzz, the fly buzzed out. Oh, thought Golly Gump, that was distressing. And you know what Golly Gump learned from that? He learned that he would never yawn again without covering his mouth. The end. Isn't that a silly story about eating? It's not really about eating. It's kind of about just swallowing these silly things down into his stomach. All right. Before we do our next story, I think we might do a little song. So, if you can follow me, we can go. Last night and the night before, a lemon and a pickle came knocking at my door. I ran downstairs to let them in, and they threw me in the garbage bin. What? Last night and the night before, a chocolate chip came knocking at my door. I ran downstairs to let it in, and it threw me in the cookie tin. Huh? Last night and the night before, a ravenous beast came knocking at my door. I didn't go down to let him in. I went to sleep with a great big grin. Oh, we better wake up so I can tell you another story about eating. But you know, before I do that, all this talk of eating has made me a little bit hungry for something that I might like to eat. Do you see what I have here in this box? It's a pizza. And if you don't mind, I think I'm just going to go ahead and have a little bit of it. I'll put it up here. You see that there? P I Z Z A. Maybe it would be easier for you to see it. Just moved it up a little bit like this. I have a song I like to sing about my pizza, and it goes like this. I have a pizza big and round, and all of it is mine. Oh, P-I-Z-Z-A, 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 and all of it is mine. Oh. But there's a camel taking a piece of my pizza. Oh, now I only have 4 pieces. Well, let's try singing again, but instead of doing the P, we're going to clap, okay? I have a pizza big and round, all of it is mine. Oh, I-Z-Z-A, 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 and all of it is mine. Oh, whoa, look, there's a little rat, a pizza rat, and he stole a piece of my pizza. Oh, now I only have 3 pieces left. I guess we'll have to clap twice, once for the P and once for the I. Ready? I have a pizza big and round and all of it is mine. Oh, Z-Z-A, 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 and all of it, oh no, is mine. Oh, I'm going to keep those pieces right there for myself. I don't want to share with any other hungry creatures of any sort. Or it's an octopus. I didn't think octopuses liked pizza, but oh no, he took a piece. He took the Z. Well, let's sing it again, but this time we'll clap 3 times for the P and the I and the Z. I have a pizza big and round and all of it is mine. Oh, Z-A, 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 and all of it is mine. Oh, until who should come along? It's a little caterpillar. I didn't know so many different creatures liked pizza. He stole the Z. Now all I have left is 1 piece of pizza. Oh, I have a pizza big and round and all of it is mine. Now, A, 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 and all of it is mine. Oh, at least I have 1 more piece I can enjoy. This little slice of delicious pizza. Ah! Oh no! Who took it? That silly monster. Now I don't have any pizza. You know what we'll have to do? I have a pizza big and round and all of it is mine. Now, and none of it is mine. Oh, that's pretty silly, isn't it? I didn't know that octopuses like to eat pizza. All right, well, I have 1 more story for you about eating. And just like our other stories, it's going to be pretty silly. It is called This Book Just Ate My Dog. Bella was taking her dog for a stroll across the page when something very odd happened. Half the dog disappeared into the book. Bella's dog disappeared. Oh no. Hello, Bella. What's up? Said Ben. This book just ate my dog, said Bella. Ben decided to investigate. Oh no. But Ben disappeared too into the book. Suddenly, help zoomed by. It's the dog rescue truck. And then it vanished. Things were getting ridiculous. I'll just have to sort this out myself, thought Bella. But, burp, that was the book. Sometime later, a note appeared. See this note? And it read, Dear Reader, it would be lovely if you could kindly help us. Please turn this book on its side and shake. Bella. Okay, let's give it a try. Ready? Oh, and shake and shake and shake. Okay, we'll shake and shake and shake. Oh, and look, who's tumbling out of the book? One last little wiggle and everybody reappeared. Bella and Ben and the dog rescue truck. What? And things got back to normal. Well, almost. That's not normal. That's upside down. Dear reader, please tell this book to promise not to be so naughty next time you read it. Thank you, Bella. The end. That was also another very silly story about eating because the book was eating the characters. All right, well, that is all the stories that I have about eating today. So now that we are at the end of the story time, I have this paddle and my little fox friend. And we'll see if we can get it to work here. So you know how this works. When he's up in the air, you can sit down. But when he's dancing around on the board down here, then you can get up and dance around too. There was a girl from France who didn't know how to dance. The only thing that she could do was knees up, Mother Brown. Oh, knees up, Mother Brown. Knees up, Mother Brown. Knees up, never let the breeze up. Knees up, Mother Brown. Sit down. There was a ravenous beast who was looking for a feast. The only thing that he could do was knees up, Mother Brown. Oh, knees up, Mother Brown. Knees up, Mother Brown. Knees up, never let the breeze up. Knees up, Mother Brown. Sit down. All right, ready? There was a little fox man who liked to do handstands. He's got one arm down for the handstand, but the only other thing that he could do was knees up, Mother Brown. Oh, knees up, Mother Brown. Knees up, Mother Brown. Knees up, never let the breeze up. Knees up, Mother Brown. Faster? Knees up, Mother Brown. Knees up, Mother Brown. Knees up, never let the breeze up. Knees up, Mother Brown. Whew. Well, that was a lot of fun today. So before I say goodbye, let's just go wiggle, wiggle fingers way up to the sky. Wiggle, wiggle fingers, wave them all goodbye. Thank you so much for listening to my stories today, and I hope you find lots more fun story times and other things to do on AADL TV. Thanks.